Legends of the street. That's a walking legend right there. Legendary. They whisper about him in corners.
Peace, love, and blessings. It's your humble host, Big Truck. Conversation and reviews. Thank you for tuning in. Shout out to my man, Izzy. He has some things to say. I have some things to say, and then the spirit of the universe is going to take us home. So, with that being said, please grab your shoulder pads and your helmet, and let's get this work.
My good brother, Kevin Samuels, when he was alive, there wasn't too many women content creators or women podcasters that was speaking up against women. Majority of the female podcasters, when our good brother Kevin Samuels was alive, they were speaking against men. They were bashing men. You understand what I'm saying? But since our good brother passed, slowly and slowly and slowly, a lot of sisters are waking up and realizing, damn, this brother was right. The things he was trying to tell us, he was right. The things he was trying to teach us, he was right.
You have, more than ever now, a large number of sisters giving modern women the brutal, honest truth.
A lot of sisters are waking up now, and more sisters are becoming content creators. They're speaking up, and they're speaking against women. A lot of them get attacked by the sisterhood. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of them do, but they keep going.
When we say things like, men should pay all the bills, and that sounds amazing, right? But with that same sentence, wouldn't a man allowed to say, well, women should only be in the kitchen? So I was like, okay, I wouldn't want somebody to tell me that I'm just good for that one thing, or women should only have children and cook and clean, and that's it. But we do that with men. Men should do this one thing, and it's like a man doesn't have to provide, pay all the bills, but he can if he wants to.
That's fine. She's fine.
And then you will choose the one that wants to. Mm-hmm.
I enjoy hearing women of good character have good conversation with other women regarding relationships and giving good relationship advice. I enjoy listening with the ability to understand. It's refreshing to listen to a woman share the needs and wants of a man, because she's willing to learn. She's wanting to learn. What pleases him? What does he like? What is it that he needs from me? How can I be an asset to him?
I have to teach certain men that receiving from me is okay. Because a lot of men are also not thought that they should receive. Sometimes I have people that when I try to pay for dinner, they say, don't disrespect me like that. And I was like, wait, relax. I'm not disrespecting you.
The truth is the light.
She doesn't mind going 100 on top of your 100. She doesn't mind teamwork, partnership. That when you come across a woman, I don't care about any of that. I enjoy being with you. Let me pay for the meal. You paid for the last meal. Men are like, whoa, really? She wants to contribute. It just goes to show how good men were being used by modern women.
Receiving is part of the dignity of giving.
I want to say something, and I know some of y'all might feel away, get mad at me. Men have always been the prize. Women, no, let me, hold on. Let me finish, because I'm not, let me finish.
Boy, that was already starting. Didn't even give her enough time to finish to get her talking points out. But let me highlight this. Women are the prize. Men are the prize. It's two good people that come together. They are both the prize.
Men have always been the prize. And I'm going to explain what I'm saying. Women marry who they can. Men marry who they want. You can get offended by the statement, but if you really sit down and you think about it and you be honest with yourself, that is a very valid statement. Men Men have always been the prize. We have gotten to a point where we disrespect our men so much. I worry so much about what the world is going to look like when my son becomes of age to date and to court and to marry, because I will never let any of your daughters tell my son that he is not the prize. That will never be a thing. And if you have sons, nephews, whatever the godchildren, you should not ever tell your son, oh, she is a... Do you guys see what type of young girls are being raised? So you're telling you these young girls that they're a prize over the son that you're putting your time, that you're actually the man who's supposed to be the provider that you guys are looking for, the man who's supposed to be the protector that you guys are looking for, and you just want to sit back and live a soft life.
Men have checked out because men are no longer dating, because men are no longer proposing, because men are going overseas. That is what's waking up a lot of women, because they're realizing, damn, men don't approach us anymore. All the things that men used to do, men are not even doing that anymore. And a lot of women are starting to feel the effect. So I believe that is why
more men have not only checked out, but more men now have taken the gold pill, have conversations, their worth, chase purpose, exercise other options, and went abroad. A large number of men have come to the place where if this individual doesn't benefit me, doesn't serve me, I don't need to be here. Now, a large number of women, especially Black women, are feeling the effects. We hear it when they make TikTok videos, Instagram videos. We see and hear when they go on these podcast shows. They're crashing out. They're pointing fingers at men instead of pointing fingers at themselves.
there's still a lot of good men out there, a lot of good brothers that like to provide, that love to provide for their women and for their family. I being one of those men, okay? And the thing is, a lot of these younger women, modern women, they are not taking good men's kindness for weakness, to where they are not teaching other women how to strictly use men for money, how to strictly use men for their wallet. You understand what I'm saying? And that is what we are going to tackle today. Shout out to our good sister Melody for sending today's video, okay? Let's get to it.
I literally thought that as women, we had gotten to a point where trying to use men for money was kind of like out of the equation. I didn't know we were still trying to find ways and tactics to use men for money. And I'm just scrolling down TikTok and just heard this weak, stupid video. And I'm pretty sure all the girlies on there just like, yeah, girl, actually they are, but I'm about to play it like, wait, what?
You need 3 different kind of niggas: a treat, a trick, and a sponsor. A treater.
Yes. That particular. Yeah, that 99-cent mop bucket, moon crooked pirate. Her. It's funny because when I scroll and I go to her page, she's cooking, she's dancing, she's wearing outfits and letting the women know where they can go get these nice outfits for a cheaper price, a reasonable price. Cooking. Not only cooking for yourself, but cooking for your man. All of these types of advice that are helpful advice versus what she's spitting out here. Now, ain't that calling a kettle black? Why not give the good advice that you start, Ted, over here, instead of giving out this negative advice? And then you want to reference men as niggas. But if a man referenced you as a black bitch, it'd be a problem. Okay.
Baller. He gonna do what he can. Like take you to dinner, take you to Top Off, get your hair, get your nails done. Probably gonna get about $500 and below out of your treat.
You mean to tell me that you need somebody, a treater? That's what we're calling, you need a treater. You need somebody who's going to get your nails done and get your feet done and take you to get dinner and Top Golf? You mean to tell me that as grown women, we not, because she looks very grown. You mean to tell me as grown, capable, willing women, we can't get to a point where we got $500 to just go blow on ourselves on days where we just feel like, you know what, I feel like just spending and treating myself. You need a man to treat you. You need a treater.
Trick, Tricks are a little bit more experienced, so you got to put in a little bit more work with a trick.
You got to put in more work with a trick. You got to know how to keep them pleased.
Just on a vacation, he'll buy you a nice little Louis handbag, maybe some heels. You can get between $500 to $5,000 out of your trick.
That's when I tell you videos like this really upset me, because it's not like you somewhere empowering women. You are literally trying to condition women into thinking that manipulating men for their money and coming up with strategies like this is like player. This is not the flex y'all think it is.
Imagine if a man turned right around and did that same thing. Modern women have a fit. See, you have individuals, you could come at this in so many angles, in so many ways. You have a large number of women that give these type of advice because they know who to pander to. They know how to get that attention.
There is women that's really out here playing big. That's literally walking into the Louis Vuitton stores themselves, purchasing the bags. That's literally taking themselves on vacation. Literally, like, I don't understand. What are we talking about? Y'all have got to start surrounding yourselves around people with different mindsets to where you are not wasting your time and your energy chasing a man's wallet, trying to calculate what he got, and then giving them names like it's some type of a chess game. Like, yeah, girl, you got your trick, your treat, and your sponsor, girl. Like, this is so whack.
Your sponsor could fund your whole life. Your sponsor will pay your rent up for the whole year.
Pay your own rent up.
Brand new car and pay off their college tuition.
Buy your own car.
Invest in your business.
Invest in your own business. Have your own I don't give a fuck money.
She's not living by that.
Now you can turn a treater into
She's
a
not
trick.
living by that. You got to pay attention, people.
Into a sponsor. It just depends on how they land. Use them accordingly.
Man, y'all really be going out y'all way. I'm talking about wasting a lot of time and energy going out y'all way trying to find stuff that will eventually come to a halt. Like, what is y'all gonna do when the sponsor leaves? What y'all gonna do when the treat stop treating? What y'all gonna do when the trick stop tricking? Like, there's no legacy behind none of what you're talking about, because at the end of the day, you are still going to be left somewhat with a low credit score, very limited skills, and probably just rented peace. Like, I don't understand. What is the game plan? This is not a game plan.
Now, did y'all see that? You see, this is why I said I am so happy women are calling things like this. They're calling it out. Because that's what's helping. Videos like this is what's helping brothers to wake up. It's what helping brothers to realize I am done simping. That is why slowly, more brothers are returning their simp cards. You understand what I'm saying?
Not only that, but a large number of these sisters here are calling that thing out. Everything that they're calling out is what men have been saying. Okay? So, with that being said, the next move is modern women are dying out. Modern women are moving aside. Modern women are losing it.
And I, for once, I am happy. I am happy because it is unfair. Forget unfair. It is fucked up that brothers, good brothers, like I said, like myself, and others like me, we are really out here looking for a woman we can provide for, that we can grow with. Man, we get a joy out of that. We really do. However, these bad seeds, these good for nothing bitches are now trying to teach other no good bitches how to milk men for money.
You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. Y'all heard